now. He has no plans to fight in California before then, and he has no need of the license. He could have just let the license expire and gone and gotten himself licensed somewhere else. But Chael didn't want to do that. It was his choice to come here, and he said if there was any confusion about either of these matters, he wanted to come back to the California Commission and clear up that confusion. Now let's talk about the statements that Chael made at the December 2nd hearing that the state now claims are false. On December 2nd, Chael came here and to the best of his ability, he answered the Commission's questions. We presented detailed information at the hearing on Chael's medical condition and his treatment, and for background, we provided some information about Chael's understanding of how his manager, Matt Lindland, dealt with other athletic commissions. At no time did Chael intend to mislead or deceive this commission in any way. Ms. Chappelle didn't play it for you, but in Chael's opening statement at that December 2nd hearing, he didn't mention Nevada at all. That was brought up by the commissioners, and he attempted to answer questions. I also know that in my opening remarks, I tried to explain the Nevada situation, and we were told in sum and substance that it wasn't relevant to what happens here in California and that we should move along, and we did. And the record will reflect that. We have included in our materials in tab C the actual text of all of the statements that were made on this subject on December 2nd, both regarding Nevada, and there are precious few, and regarding Chael's comments regarding his acting through his manager, Matt Lindland, with reference to the California Commission. But now the Commission wants to turn a few of his words around and suggest that those words, because those words may have been imprecise, they were somehow false. It's important, in fact critical for your consideration today, that you focus on what was actually said in the Commission hearing room and in our papers. Not what people read on the internet, not what the media says, not what people thought they heard at the hearing, but what the actual words were that were said. And those are at, as I say, tab C in our materials. If you do that, you will conclude that there was no false testimony whatsoever. Now, Ms. Chappelle tries to make light of it. Fighters act through agents and managers all the time. It seems the principal basis for the suspension is how Matt Lindland, Chael's manager, dealt with the Nevada Athletic Commission, what he told Chael about that, and what Chael told you about what Matt Lindland told him. Now, Keith Kizer of the Nevada Commission, who you'll hear from shortly, has been very vocal in saying, I never spoke to Chael Sonnen, because he believes Chael told this commission, I spoke to Keith Kizer. The problem is Chael never said that. Everything he told you about Nevada was based on his understanding of what Matt Lindland told him happened in Nevada. It's not in his statement again, it's only in response to the questions from the commissioners that he said, we did some things in Nevada, referring to his management. The questions that he answered from this commission also made clear that the commission at the time it was constituted then understood that. Commissioner Zinkin asked Mr. Sonnen, he said, quote, Matt Lindland told you the commissioner in Nevada said don't disclose this to anybody. Chael answered that question based on his understanding of what Matt Lindland had been told, but it's clear from Commissioner Zinkin's question, and I think the question is frankly more important. The question makes clear that the commission knew, or we believe the commission knew, that Chael was reporting what he had been told by Matt Lindland about his contacts with Nevada. Nothing more. The state would have you take Chael's comments and turn them into lies and suspend his license. It's not fair, it's not right, and it's not supported by the record of what was actually said. Chael's not a lawyer, he's a prize fighter. He did the best he could to answer those questions, and if there's any confusion about those answers, we're here to clear it up today.